Okay, so today we're going to change the oil on our 2007 Mazda 3. So underneath the hood here, got our oil dipstick and our oil filler cap. We're going to put in some Castrol SAE 5W20 full synthetic, and the size of the filter here, it's a cartridge style filter, XG9641, and I'm using a Fram brand. Just to give you an idea of where everything is, there should be this plastic guard on the bottom of your Mazda. If not, no biggie. There's usually a cutout for the filter. This here is the casing for the filter. It's like a cartridge style filter, so it goes inside the plastic casing. It's not one of those just screw on and the filter's exposed. It's within this plastic cover. The drain plug is back here. You can see right there. Come up top here and just unscrew the oil filler cap. So the size is a 17mm socket. And now what you're gonna do is make sure your catch basin is underneath to catch the oil. Should only be on hand tight. You crack the nut. And there she goes. So now I just did was I grabbed some paper towel and cleaned off the threads and everything from the drain plug. Looks to be in good condition. And I'll just reuse that washer because it's not cracked or anything. And then we're gonna throw our drain plug back in. You know, just enough so it feels snug, but not over tightening it because you're gonna have to get it off again. And then shift your catch basin over to underneath the oil filter. So this is when you want to get your 76/14 oil filter tool. I put an extension on, and then now we're ready for business. And then expect a bunch of oil to come out here. And then you just kind of dump it. I'm gonna put it right there. So yeah, this is kind of a messy process. So to show you how this works, this is like the oil canister, if you want to call it, the plastic part, and then you got your little cartridge filter there. So what you have to do is you just can pull this filter off. So in the filter package here you have your gaskets and your canister style filter. So I'm gonna take my tweezers and just pry this guy off around the edge like that, and you can get rid of this guy. You take your new gasket, and I mean, my hands are already oily, so I just rubbed a little bit of oil around the edge. I can get out of there, and then you just loop it back, loop the new guy back on, and then it just sits in the little groove that it's been made for it. And there you go. Some filters have like a top and a bottom, and if they do, then they should say. This one doesn't say which side is up or down, but I'm going to put the letter side up, yes, as if it was sitting in the vehicle. So you just slide it on there like that. There's a little spring there that keeps some tension on it, so that's when you go to put it in, you can cinch it down and then it will fit properly. There was a second little gasket, that guy there, but there's no spot to put it on this car. On my old Jetta, it used to have another little gasket because there was like a rod that came up through here, but for this car, I haven't found a spot where you put that little tiny gasket. So it's just the big gasket that I'm gonna put on for now, and then put the filter back on. So I've got the new filter in the housing with the gasket on it. And now I'm just going to insert it up into the hole and twist it on with just my hand for now. So make sure your threads are lined up and then just tighten her up. So one thing I like to do with my old filters is I like to use the old box that they came in, and I'll probably, you know, I tend to line the bottom of the box with some paper towel, put the filter in and all the old parts, and then I can dispose of that as one sort of unit and it won't drip everywhere. Okay, so now what you're going to want to do is take the oil filler cap off, put it aside, make sure it's in a clean area, grab a clean funnel, plop it in the hole, and these cars take approximately 4.25 liters of oil. So what I'm going to do is pour 4 liters in and then take it off the ramps and then check the dipstick and top it up as I see fit. And you can see there's oil on there. Okay, and as you can see here, the oil level is roughly about there, just under the line. And so we're good to go with the oil quantity. Throw your oil filler cap back on. And that's about it.